special thanks to the media persons who have taken our request in and attended the ceremony. I'd like to introduce Mr. Chirag Parikh, who is the organizer of the event Sonu Nigam Live in Concert in Sydney. Thank you very much, Chirag, for attending.
Thank you.
And Manjit Chopra, sir. And he's looking after the entire marketing behind this project. As well as Forum Parikh, thank you very much for attending, and she is also the organizer for this event. From Expert Education Visa Services, Nani Manjit Dimire, Group General Manager, and Praveen Dai from Expert Paramata, Admissions Manager, and all our team, thank you very much for once again. So in today's event, we will be exchanging the contract that will officially give the right to both parties as the organizer and sponsor for this event. And before we begin with that, I'd like to let Chirag Bhai share a few words about this event, because you are the right person who can explain it better than me.
Sure. Thank you, Sandeep, and thank you all for taking this time out to come here and see us. We are doing this after COVID. This was pending show since last year, and things didn't work out very well, as we all know. But we are one of the first shows to come to Australia from India, and this will be the biggest tour by any Bollywood artist in terms of number of audience, in terms of number of shows. We are doing 6 shows, so starting from West Coast to East Coast. We also cover Canberra this time. We are hoping it to be a houseful show at every venue, and we are actually very fortunate to have Expert on board as our national presenters. It was quite easy with Diksha ji, Sandeep Bhai assisting us, and just in a couple of meetings we finalized everything. So yeah, look, it will be a fabulous show. Please, all of you are invited. Please do come to the show, and if there is any other input that you would like to provide us, we can exchange contracts, but if there is anything else that could have been left out in terms of marketing, we are happy to include that. So if you have any ideas of how we can promote Expert more at any of our shows in Australia, please feel free to contact Sandeep Bhai, Diksha, and they will let us know in turn. But please do come and enjoy the show. Thank you.
Right. Thank you very much. So, this is one of the biggest events that we are attending after COVID, and we have worked with Sonu Nigam's previous concert, and that was a really grand show, and we are expecting it to be even bigger and better, because his show is accompanied by 20 orchestra team, and live music, as well as the venue is awesome, and the organizing team themselves have made every effort to accommodate us in this event. And we are the title sponsor in 4 states in Australia.
That's correct.
And in one of the states, we are
Visa partners.
So yes, this is going to be one of the biggest events that Expert Education ourselves we are participated in. And thank you very much again, Chirag Bhai.
Thank you.
And Manjit Dai, our group general manager, would you like to share a few words?
I think we've worked with Chirag Bhai for some time now. I think we can't be any happier to be participating in the event like this of grand scale. We have seen, I've been there in Sonu Nigam show, and I know how mesmerizing it is. So I actually urge everyone to come and have that fun. I know everyone's waiting after this COVID lockdown and things, and we are so happy that we participated here, because it's like a opportunity for us to cater to our South Asian, our subcontinent clients, to have this opportunity, to have them this opportunity to go and enjoy the show. Just to briefly go through the event, the event is happening 20 May in Brisbane, 21st May in Sydney. Yeah. So 20 May in Brisbane, 21st in Sydney. So he's having some break in Sydney, I guess. 28th
I'll be here
in Melbourne.
So the group is here from 21st till 24th in Sydney, and I will let you know where he stays. So if you want to come be in that. We don't do that. We don't do that.
29th in Canberra, June 4 in Adelaide, and June 5 in Perth. Luckily, Expert Education is there in all the states, so we are very proud to be part of that, this journey, and hopefully we'll continue to be in similar journeys in future with Chirag Bhai.
I'd like to add something. We get sponsorship offers from a lot of people, and a lot of migration in education services companies now all over Australia. But for us, being associated with expert in all the cities, it also gives our show more credibility that we are associating with a good name, a good company. You may not believe it, but look, we experience that. You know, when good names come together, it gives more confidence for people to buy the ticket to the show. It does. When they see, oh, these are all respectable names, then they don't have to worry about anything else. So it does help us, not just financially, but it does help us in building our brand further
And
as well.
reputation, yeah.
Where's the venue of Sydney? Venue.
It's Hillsong Church.
It's Norwest.
Norwest.
How much the capacity of this venue?
3212.
So 3,200.
2,200.
2,200.
Yeah.
He's very specific about that.
Number of tickets,
Every tickets matter.
Yes,
It does, you know.
yes.
I'll tell you, every show in the last week, you usually have to look at, oh, वहाँ पे एक seat है, there's one seat over there, let's go to them. And people do, some people are just lazy, they want to buy tickets on the last day. And the number of calls we receive because they feel missed out. And Manjit Bhai will also tell you that, the same thing that I'm saying now, that people do scramble for tickets and then we have to pull out that small pocket of one seat here. And so last year, Gosha also we did at Hillsong. We sold out 2 days prior. So a lot of people, they kept calling, oh, we are happy to pay. And we said, no, it's all sold out. There's ticket box office over there. We said, no, there's nothing over there. It's all sold out. And then because it was sold out, we didn't check tickets at the door because there's no need. Everybody knows their seat anyway. Ushers will guide them to their seats. And there were about 200 people who were standing. So we took special approval from the venue that, look, we got a lot of people who have turned up without tickets, but they want to enjoy the show. And we don't mind if you allow them to just stand and see the show. The venue manager was kind enough and she said, okay, look, as long as they are not obstructing the exit, we are happy for them to be standing. And there are 200 people just standing, enjoy the show. Next day, a lot of people, they called us, said, look, we are happy to pay half the money. We are standing, it doesn't matter, we'll pay. I said, it doesn't matter as long as we made our money anyway. But so we allowed them. So these things happen. Yeah.
Yeah, but this doesn't mean that you come very last moment.
Yes,
And the venue managers might have changed. you know,
Yes.
And you know, every expert office has got 200 tickets anyway. Just get it, sir.
We were hoping the ticket
So now I would like to add more one thing, that there will be 50 tickets, promotional tickets, that will be shared from experts' offices to party. So there will be some kind of, I think, draw. Is that something
As
that
a
we're
promo
planning?
code.
Promo code.
Promo
So
code, yes.
I think you might want to see experts' Facebook and social media pages. So you'll be able to, probably there'll be a chance to win that, right?
Yes.
Something like that. So stay tuned.
50 ticket.
Sorry?
50 ticket?
Yes.
What's the minimum price of ticket and maximum price of ticket?
It starts from 75 and goes as high as 349 for Sydney.
It's dependent on city.
Yeah, it depends on the seating, that you know how close you are to the stage. And well, look, every seat has got all the venues that we have selected. They've got unobstructed view. So irrespective of where you're sitting, it is more of a musical thing. So it's not a stage act or something where you have to be very close to look at the act. You know, you can still hear the music and the production is very good. So irrespective of where people are seated, they will be happy to see the show. You know, to hear it, and the sound will be very good.
The best thing about this venue is you sit anywhere, you'll still get unobstructed view, very good view. And we are like 2 months out from this event and we've sold over 2,000 tickets already. So this is guaranteed going to be a full house.
Okay. Anything?
That's a sponsor amount for this mega event. Can you tell? It's a prize.
This is confidential, right? We want to disclose, but they don't, so it's okay.
I wanted $500,000. A little bit less.
How much you estimated cost all of?
So the cost of all 6 shows is $1.3 million. That includes the venue, production, air tickets, international, domestic, visa fees, everything, include accommodation, meal voucher, everything. So we also pay them, all the musicians, we pay them $60 a day as a per diem. We pay them as well. So they're going to be here for 3 weekends. That is almost 17 days. So 1.3 is the cost of the total 6 shows.
And how many days the Sonu Nigam will stay in Sydney?
In Sydney 4 days, in Melbourne 4 days. Yeah, in Adelaide, in Canberra 3 days, Adelaide 4 days.
things, for news.
The other important thing to mention in the news is that this show is very different for two reasons. One is the symphony orchestra, so he's bringing 22 people as musicians. And the other thing is, as this show is named Rafi, Kishore and Ormay, so he will sing Rafi Das show songs, Kishore Das songs and his own songs. So it's going to be very different to what people have witnessed before.
Anything else?
I was waiting for you to finish.
Okay, let's complete the signing.
It's okay. And it also looks better.
There you go.
Thank you.
One hand and Toby, let's shake our hands.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Yes. Thank you. Thank you.
We can share the
We'll need some. Oh,
share the photo.
okay. We'll need to put it on Facebook straight away. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I think we're done, right?
Yes. And from today onwards, although there's been some advertising materials that are already being circulated around Australia with expert and the event itself together, but from now onward, all the advertising materials will come in that format or this format.
Yeah, if you happen to see any CD posters which doesn't get expert on top, you have to let us know.
Okay.
Because there's a lot of people involved and sometimes they miss out.